Breaking news, CNN is learning there was a warrant out for Jacob Blake when he was confronted by police on Sunday, an incident that resulted in his shooting. We have more on that. CNN's Shimon Prokupecz is standing by. He's following it all. So, Shimon, Blake is currently, his father said, shackled to his hospital bed. What do we know about this warrant or the charges against him?
Yeah, so we're finally hearing from the sheriff's office in Kenosha County, and they say the reason why he is shackled is because he's in custody, because he has felony warrants on him. And they say that this kind of classification, that anyone with this classification that we are guarding in the hospital would be treated in this manner. So they're arguing that it's protocol, essentially, that this is protocol and that is why they're doing it. But you have to question this kind of protocol given the condition that Mr. Blake is in. We know he's paralyzed. He can't leave. So, of course, it would be natural to raise questions of why do you need to shackle him? And just because it's protocol doesn't mean that it's necessarily the right thing to do. But that is what they're arguing here. They're arguing that this is protocol, and that is why they're doing it. The other thing, Anderson, I want to note is when police were responding to the original incident on Sunday, they knew before they even got there that there may be a person there who was wanted on a warrant. I listened to the radio transmissions, and really the entire incident just lasted minutes. They were told ahead of time that Jacob Blake was going to be there and that he had this prior case. So they went in knowing that they were probably going to be arresting him if he was on the scene. Again, we still don't have questions as to how and why it escalated to the point where we see officers pulling their guns and then obviously shooting him, Anderson.
Right, and in the official report, or what the police have earlier, or the sheriffs have released, was that the taser was deployed, didn't work, and then that's when the video took up of Blake moving from one side of the car to the other. Do we know what the warrant was for?
Yeah, so he has a prior domestic abuse case, according to the court records in Kenosha County, and that's what it is for. It appears that he had not appeared in court, and so the warrant was issued for his arrest. That's what it appears. We don't have. The thing is, a lot of this we kind of have to find on our own, and we have good teams on this because officials just haven't been sharing any information about why they were there, about information about the call. It's things that we have to find on our own and dig up, and that's how we're learning some of this. They say not only did one officer tase him, but this morning they released information that 2 officers tased him, and that did not contain him. But again, we don't know what happens after that, what was said, what was in the officer's mind at that time that they needed to pull their weapons.
Shimon Prokupecz, appreciate it.